Every year, millions of Americans are packing up, loading their cars, and leaving behind the very states they once called home. But what's causing this sudden mass exit? Why are people turning their backs on places that were once considered the best states to live in? Today, we dive deep into the real reasons behind this massive migration shift. From skyrocketing living costs and overwhelming taxes to safety concerns, housing crises, and changing lifestyles, these issues are pushing residents to the edge. In this video, we uncover the shocking truth about why Americans are walking away from these 5 states, what this says about the future of the country. Stay tuned, because the reasons might hit closer to home than you think. 1. California. 200 words. California, once the dream destination for millions, is now witnessing one of the largest population exits in its history. People who grew up in the Golden State are deciding it's no longer worth the price to stay. The biggest reason is the cost of living. California's housing market has become completely out of reach for the average family. Even middle-class earners feel like they're barely surviving, not living. High taxes add to the pressure, making everything from gas to groceries noticeably more expensive than most states. Then there's the growing homelessness crisis that has affected many major cities. Residents increasingly feel unsafe or overwhelmed by the deteriorating conditions in areas like Los Angeles and San Francisco. Natural disasters, including wildfires and droughts, are also pushing families to rethink their long-term plans. Many Californians say they simply want a simpler life, more space, fewer expenses, and better stability. As a result, states like Texas, Arizona, and Nevada are becoming top destinations, offering lower costs and more opportunities. California's charm still exists, but for many everyday citizens, the price of that charm has become too high to justify staying. 2. New York. Minus 200 words. New York has always been known for its energy, culture, and dream-chasing spirit. But recently, the state has seen a significant outflow of residents. The number one reason people are leaving is affordability. New York City especially has some of the highest rents in the country. Residents are paying more but feeling like they're getting less. Smaller spaces, higher taxes, and a faster, more stressful lifestyle. Property taxes outside the city are also heavy, making homeownership a distant dream for many. Another major concern is safety. Crime rates in certain neighborhoods have risen, and many families simply want a quieter environment for their children. The cold weather and long winters also push people toward warmer states where life feels more relaxed and affordable. Additionally, remote work changed everything. People realized they don't need to live in an expensive city to keep their job. So they started moving to places like Florida, North Carolina, and Georgia. These states offer lower taxes, bigger homes, and a more comfortable pace of life. While New York will always remain iconic, the everyday struggle has become too exhausting for many residents, leading to a steady and noticeable migration out of the state. 3. Illinois. 200 words. Illinois, and especially the Chicago metropolitan area, has been experiencing consistent population decline for years. One of the biggest issues pushing residents away is taxation. Illinois has some of the highest property taxes in the entire country, and many homeowners feel trapped by endless bills that continue rising with no signs of relief. On top of that, the state faces financial challenges, including debt and pension problems, which creates uncertainty for the future. Crime in Chicago is another major concern. Many families feel unsafe, especially with rising gun violence in certain neighborhoods. This fear drives people toward quieter, more stable states. The job market in Illinois has also slowed in some sectors, causing many professionals to look for better work opportunities elsewhere. States like Indiana, Texas, and Tennessee offer lower taxes, affordable homes, and steady employment growth. For many people, the choice to leave isn't emotional, it's practical. They want better schools, safer communities, and more financial breathing room. While Illinois still offers rich culture, history, and great food, the balance between cost and quality of life has shifted. More residents are simply choosing a lifestyle that feels more secure, predictable, and affordable for the long term. 4. New Jersey minus 200 words, new. Jersey has long been known as a commuter state with easy access to New York and Philadelphia, but rising living costs are pushing people out faster than ever. The biggest problem: property taxes. New Jersey consistently ranks among the highest in the entire United States. For many families, these taxes alone make staying financially stressful. Housing prices are also steep, and the cost of everyday necessities, from childcare to utilities, continues to rise. Many residents say they feel like they're working just to pay bills, with little left for savings or comfort. Traffic congestion and long commuting hours add even more pressure. Spending multiple hours in rush hour traffic every day drains both time and energy. Many people also feel that New Jersey's pace of life is too fast and stressful, especially when compared to affordable southern states. That's why Florida, Pennsylvania, and the Carolinas have become top relocation choices. These states offer cheaper homes, lower taxes, and warmer climates, while New Jersey has amazing schools, beautiful communities, and great access to major cities. The financial burden has reached a point where many residents feel forced to look for a more balanced and comfortable lifestyle elsewhere. 5. Massachusetts, 200 words. Massachusetts is known for its education, healthcare, and innovation, but even these strengths aren't enough to stop the growing number of people leaving the state. The biggest challenge residents face is housing. Rent and home prices have climbed sharply, making it difficult for young families and first-time buyers to settle down. Even well-educated professionals feel squeezed by the competition and high demand in cities like Boston. The cost of living overall is significantly above the national average. Groceries, transportation, and basic services all cost more. Cold winters and long stretches of harsh weather also play a major role. Many people simply want a warmer, easier outdoor lifestyle. Job competition is another factor. While Massachusetts has great opportunities, it also attracts highly skilled workers, creating pressure and making the job market tough for many. This combination of stress, cost, and climate drives people toward southern states like Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas. These areas offer cheaper housing, more sunshine, and a slower pace of life. Massachusetts still has world-class benefits, but for many everyday residents, the financial strain outweighs the advantages, leading to a steady movement out of the state in search of more affordable living. As millions of Americans continue packing their bags and searching for a better life, one thing becomes clear. People are no longer willing to sacrifice their happiness, safety, or financial stability just to stay in a place that no longer feels like home. This mass exit is more than a trend, it's a message. A message that families want affordability, security, and opportunity, not stress and struggle. Whether these states choose to adapt or continue losing residents will shape the future of America in ways we're only beginning to understand. One thing is certain: the Great Migration has already begun, and it's far from over.